In fact, I already gave you a solution to this one, so I'll just go through it quickly. Right here, Excel solution 9.2a. Can you guys see the Excel sheet?
Yes.
No,
Can see the Excel sheet?
No.
no.
But now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So here you have the equipment cost of $72,000. You have the residual value of 4,500. It's a useful life of 3 years, and or 18,000 operating hours. So this is just what is given in the problem. So the straight line depreciation is pretty straightforward. You just take 72,000 minus 4,500 and divide it. Which is, you can see C3 minus C4 divided by C5. Okay, so that ends up being $22,500 per year. So there's just straight line depreciation is pretty straightforward for that reason. If you use unit of production method, you just need to first compute depreciation rate per hour rather than per year. So you will still do the same thing. You will take C3 minus C4 and divide it over 18,000 operating hours. And that works out to be $3.75 per hour, right? And then every year that we're given how many hours we used, you need to take 375 and multiply it by the number of hours worked. So in this case, we're given 7,600 hours first year, 6,000 hours next year, and 4,400. So 28,500 is 7,600 times 3.75, and so on. So the rest of them is like that, right? So those are the depreciation patterns using the units of production method. And then double declining balance method is you take double the depreciation, straight line depreciation rate. So what does it mean? So if straight line depreciation rate is, we have 3 years, so it's 1/3, 1/3. Well, double that would be 2 divided by times 1/3. Right, 0.667. So that's the rate you're going to apply. So in the first year, what you need to do is you need to take the equipment cost of 72,000, multiply it by 2/3, and that will give you 48,000. That's the first year depreciation. The second year, what you take is you take C3, which is the equipment cost, minus what the depreciation that you already done, which is the book value. The remaining book value is 24,000. You take 24,000 and multiply it by 2/3, and that will give you 16,000. Then you have the remaining book value of 8,000, and you have the year 2. And in the third year, you just remember you still have to just depreciate it to the residual value, which is 4,500. So it's a plug number. 8,000 minus 4,500 is $3,500. Any questions about that? So that's how you depreciate over double declining balance method. So the double declining balance method depreciation, you depreciate more in early years, and then you depreciate less in later years. Straight line, basically the same amount every year. Units of production, the rate per hour is constant, but the amount varies on the basis of what the actual production was. So that's problem 9.2a. Any questions on problem 9.2a? Any questions on problem? No questions, I assume? Anybody? All right. Now let's take a look at problem 9.5a.